money is only a tool. Financial wealth has nothing to do with true wealth. The day we become truly wealthy is the day we wake up and finally realize it's not about me.
So what is wealth? I was at the top of the corporate world, C-level executive for a multi-billion-dollar company, and me and all my peers were making, well into seven-figure compensation every year. It's going to sound hard to believe, but we all felt poor, where it's just never enough. I did everything I was supposed to do. I checked all the boxes that define success. Why am I so miserable? He talks about this thing called the 4% rule, and he retired at his early 30s, and I was like, that sounds really interesting. I actually tried being fully retired for a little while after I moved to Boulder. That lasted about 3 weeks, because I always say whether you're a billionaire or you're broke, you're awake for 16 hours a day. What are you going to do with those hours?
The trick is really understanding what is the life that I want to live. So I have people in my community. I've trained over 300 high performers to think about wealth and what makes a rich life. If wealth is a feeling, feelings can only be experienced in the present, right? The past is gone the minute I finish this sentence. To experience wealth, we have to be in the present moment. And money is something that takes us out of the present.
Wow. That was a very well thought out answer. As you get deeper into understanding what really brings you happiness, and like you said, you're trying to get the feelings of owning this thing. You're not actually after the specific handbag or Ferrari or whatever else it is. But a lot of times, everything I focus on is not cut something to save money. It's always do something that's better. And a lot of times it also happens to cost less. So it's always a win-win.
Right. Yeah. Fear has been around a lot of rich people is, in theory, those people have complete control over their time, right? But they don't have the second part, which is actually the harder part, the ability to turn that control of your time into meaning. And we derive meaning because we were on that hamster wheel where it's just never enough.
I wish that I had discovered that when I was 30, but we call it the unbreakable year, is mapping out, starting with your perfect day, to your perfect week, to your perfect month, to your perfect year. And then I actually applied the 4% rule. Now we start editing, and I call this the Marie Kondo budget. Does this thing truly bring me joy? And this can be ever shifting.
If you had no constraints, what would your life look like? What would you do? Who would you be around? One way to make your number way more achievable is to assume